Howdy everybody, we are going to be doing a little bit of a statue talk update. PCS kind of showed some photos, or they teased some photos on their group, so we are going to talk about it just a little bit here, because this is very interesting, because there is competition when it comes to PCS when making this piece, because JND right now just teased that they're doing some with Pirates of the Caribbean, so we'll see how this plans out. But real quick, I do want to state, we did talk about this on the Everyday Collector, so I did find an extra photo, though, so I did just kind of want to give an update for everyone that does watch the Everyday Collector and my channel as well. I do want to give you guys a little update on this, just to show you that there is a little bit more teases. And there is another picture that I'm going to be showing on this video. It hasn't been confirmed to be part of the Davy Jones, but it does look like it could be a similar piece, so we will talk about it just in case this is something for that, but just take it with a grain of salt. But these are definite photos that have been posted on the PCS group by Ant himself, so we will be talking about this. The first thing we are going to be doing right off the bat is showing that updated photo I talked about, which I am believing this is going to be the arm switch out for Davy Jones. Because if you're looking at this, this doesn't look like something that could be the headpiece, because the way that they tease the hat, this would not fit at all, especially with that top coral piece. And so that's what's making me think it's a shoulder piece right here. You have the coral coming out about right here, and then the clams and stuff, and then the coral up here. And the way that it folds into itself, it does look like this is the arm piece. And real quick, we will show right on the screen the hat that we did talk about on the Everyday Collectors page. These are insane. Like, I am not disappointed right now with the way that this is going. I am going to be very interested to see how the face sculpt looks for this, because looking at Davy Jones and thinking of the character himself, there's so much that goes on with that piece, with the tentacles and the beard. There's so much that they could do with this, and especially if they're planning to do quarter scale, 1/3, or half scale. I really hope it's not half scale, because that market is very weird. But that's just me personally. I am very interested to see how PCS is going to go with this piece, because like I said in the beginning, JND is deciding to make a piece. That JND piece is only going to be exclusive to Hong Kong, so there is not as much as a competition market there, so I do see why they weren't afraid to make this piece, especially if that's going to be a Hong Kong exclusive piece, and if people like Todd from Spec Fiction and other distributors do not have a Hong Kong license. I don't know if they do or not, but if they don't, they can't get this piece. So there's no way for someone like us to be able to get this piece in the States, so I understand why PCS was not afraid to announce something like this. It is still a very risky move, because, I mean, look at JND's track record. Look at the way that they're able to make a face sculpt for movies, such as the Batman, Superman, even Guts, for example, and Catwoman. Like, the list goes on. Like, they have shown that they know movie likenesses, and if they're doing a Davy Jones, it's going to be really hard to compete with something like this. But this is still something exciting, because this means that it is a new market and also new characters as well for the statue community. And if PCS decides to continue more of this line and it is a success, that means we could get characters like Jack Sparrow and other members of the Pirates of the Caribbean, because I am a fan of this IP. So this is something that is super exciting to hear. But I want to see more. Like, I'm not going to be all boast and excited for this piece until we see more. I'm going to be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of the green application of what I'm seeing so far. I think it's a little too mute, but that is just me personally. I do think the hat is very beautifully done compared to this other tease that we saw. I do think that is two completely different paint applications. So we will see with that. But otherwise, I do think this piece looks incredible, and this is a great start for a big competition piece, which is something I like to see in companies. One thing we will be talking about, though, that is kind of... A lot of people think in forums that this could be Davy Jones, but as well as it's a little too clean. that people have been saying for it to be Davy Jones, but we are just going to be pulling it up just in case this is one of those, because Ant did post this as well as a tease for an upcoming piece. It kind of does fit along the same time frame of this Davy Jones stuff, which is this claw, as you guys are seeing right here. This claw could be Davy Jones. This could be the start of it, without the barnacles and stuff like that. But like I said, there isn't no barnacles. This is a way too clean piece for it to be, in my opinion, something for the PCS Davy Jones. But if it is, I do wish that I hope this is just the first start of the painting, and that this there's going to be barnacles and other things like that to make it more of a disgusting claw. But otherwise, I do think it's a nice looking claw for whatever PCS piece this is teased for. But kind of can't think of anyone right now on the top of my head with the licensings that they got for what could be a claw. But that's just me personally. Let me know in the comments, what do you guys think on this? Do you think the claw is part of the Davy Jones? Do you think the claw is not part of the Davy Jones? But kind of that. But what do you guys think, just on from the top of your heads, when you guys see these teases, especially that newer picture with it looks like to be the shoulder? Are you guys excited for PCS to be doing a Davy Jones piece? Or are you guys more looking to see the JND version for this? I don't think we're going to see any other companies try to tackle this IP, so you're not going to really have any other competition outside of these two. So I'm really excited, though, to see more future updates for this Davy Jones piece. The more updates we get, we will be talking and sharing them on the channel, and we will go from there. Real quick, I'm going to talk about the birdie in the room. You guys do see some empty spaces on the shelf. You guys can't see the other empty spaces over on this other side of the wall, just because the camera's not hitting it. But I do have pieces coming in, and so I just didn't want to play musical chairs with statues, so just kind of getting everything ready. And so when I get ready to do the unboxing for you guys, I can just put it right up and not have to stress about it. I do have some crazy pieces coming in, so you guys just wait and stay tuned. And I hope you guys enjoy that video. Like I said, let me know what you guys think in the comments about the Davy Jones tease. Are you excited about it or not? I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.